Hey, what's going on? Johnny?
Hey, can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Nice.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good on a Sunday afternoon. Just chilling out, hanging out, playing a little guitar and done with a long weekend and everything. So what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just nothing.
Just hanging out?
Nothing at all.
Nice, nice. That's
Actually,
cool.
been up for like several hours.
Yeah, you and me both. I've been up for like 48 hours. It's been crazy. Ugh, it's been insane. Um, Worked alumni weekend at work all weekend, and oh, there you are. And
Hey,
hey, where's Howie?
hey, man. Hey.
Where's Howie?
Oh, he's inside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the windows down.
How hot is it out there?
It is. Let's see. The car should say. Ah, we're almost out of gas.
That's not good.
73.
Okay, it's about 90 here today. It's crazy. It's like 90 degrees here. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, it's not really weird. I mean, it's summertime. It's June, so.
It's 90 and it's weird.
Yeah, yeah. Well, judging by the fact that the last couple of weeks we've been down in like the 50s and the 40s, it's been crazy. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jimmy Carr's here. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Ken.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey,
Kenneth Bendenson. What's up? How you guys doing? Yeah, we just thought we'd come on and chat for a little while today. Johnny's driving, or he's out in his car actually. So.
I'm in the car. I'm not driving anywhere. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Johnny and I were just talking today, and we were just like, hey, what the hell? We'll just go live for a little while. So just hanging out. So it's not much going on. How's everybody doing? Hey, Dave, if you can hear us, hope you're having a good weekend.
Hey, Pascal from France. He's watching.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that.
Well, he posted on the page.
Oh, nice.
The page that we use.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alberto, what's up, Alberto? Rando.
Hey, Alberto.
David Rand, what's up? Cool.
Hey, Dave. I can't see the chat box, just to let you guys know.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on it.
It's almost like I'm something. So
yeah.
For me, if there's any chatting, what do you call it? Rob, that's Rob's department today.
Yeah, I'll field them today. David Ennis, what's going on? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Just messing around with the Neptune guitar today. Messing around with the Neptune Kramer. Figured it would be kind of a fun guitar to play. So yeah, just been chilling out with this. So just messing around Sunday. Can't sleep. Been up for 48 hours at work. Now I'm just like, whatever. So
you've actually been awake for 2 whole days?
Well, basically, yeah. I mean, so I slept Thursday night, and then I had to go to work Friday because I had to get all the logistical stuff done for alumni weekend where I work, and then worked Friday up until about noontime. Came home, did a few things, tried to lay down, couldn't. Ended up going out working out instead, and I actually played a little guitar. And then went back to work around 5 and worked all through the night. Came home yesterday morning, tried to sleep again, couldn't sleep because my phone kept ringing. It was work, calling about all the stupid stuff. They forget that you work all night. And then I went back around 4 o'clock yesterday, and I worked all through the night. And then I got out about 5 a.m. this morning, and I had to teach a karate class at 6 from 6 to 8. So I came home around like 9:30. And tried to lay down again. I couldn't, so I just been on coffee. I've been napping a little bit, but I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. So this girl that I'm seeing, we're going to go out and get a little dinner tonight, and then I'm sure I'll be back in night mode by 9 o'clock probably. But so
that's cool.
Hey, Alberto, the PB Wolfgang, are you talking about the new one? Are you talking about the new special with a sustainer? Is that what you're talking about? Because if you are, I'll just show it to you because I was actually going to talk about that for a second. Because I do have one extra piece on it. Must be what he's talking about. Brett Rocks, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, if you're talking about this one, the Deluxe PV Special, yeah, it's great. I love it. I've been playing the heck out of this guitar. And as you can tell, I got the 04 hardware that Ed used to run his cable through. And everybody's been asking on eBay about that. Not eBay, Facebook, I'm sorry. What that is. Well, Ed used to have he had a clamp, and he would run his guitar cord through this because Ed was playing with a cord back then. All that did was extend a little bit. But then I also, because this guitar is a combination of three, I also have the 98 mic clip thing here with two eyelets. So basically, what he had in 98 was he had a mic rod that stuck out. But I didn't really want to have this thing and the rod sticking out, so I just put the attachment on. So basically, it's kind of a combination of 98 here and 04 here, because Ed would have his guitar strap clipped here. So I just kind of wanted a combination of both of those eras because, like I said last time, this guitar here basically is a combination of three guitars. It's a combination of the 1998 Special with the sustainer, the Sunburst Special, the 2004 Standard, which was also 98. He played that 98, the Standard PV, which had at the end of the tour of 04, he put the 5150 stickers on, and the 04 Sunburst Special, which had the sustainer. So it's kind of a combination of those three guitars. So I figured since it's a combination of those three guitars, I would add the 04 and the 98 hardware to it and kind of make it more, you know. But it's a great guitar. I love it. Yeah. I mean, you guys see the route in the back. It's got the 9-volt battery cover here, and then it's got the additional route here for the sustainer mount and everything. But this guitar plays phenomenal. It sounds great. It's just it's really smooth, great action. It just plays phenomenal. I love it. And the action is really low. And yeah, I've been playing a lot in this guitar. But as far as other projects, I actually just ordered a body today. Actually got it off of eBay. And the body is going to be for my next project, which is going to be a 918V Kramer, which is the backup Kramer. And that's going to be my next guitar. And this is essentially what that's what the guitar is. That's the 918V. You can see the 918V space tape. I just have to figure out what that little blue star there is. I can't figure out where to get that thing. I can draw it on, but it's a sticker is what it is. But this is the guitar that they called it, like I said, they called it the 918V. And it was a backup Kramer that Ed played during the 5150 tour. Where is that guitar now, Johnny? Isn't it overseas in Europe or something? At a Hard Rock?
I can't remember. I'm not sure. If
I almost want to say it is. I think it is.
The 918V. I'm trying to think. I'm not exactly sure. That first picture you held up, where's that from? Is that from a Guitar Man or something?
No, this picture here is the picture from that went online in the glass case. Someone took a picture. It was online back a few weeks ago.
Oh, at the Hard Rock.
At the Hard Rock, yeah, that's all that is. I just blew it up.
At a Hard Rock.
Yeah, yeah, just it's a straight on shot of it.
Am I choppy? Hello? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's my reception or what. Not sure. Maybe I'll just go inside. Hang on. Yeah, I think it's me. Rob, are you still there?
Hey. Oh, maybe. There we go. Maybe it's him. Is anybody there? Okay. Anyway, I gotta open to see any comments or anything. Hang on. Let's see. Sorry if you guys can hear me. Oh, I gotta do this. Okay. Man, this is painful. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Rob got kicked out. That's what happened. All right. I got the sorry everybody. I got the chat room open here. Yeah, for some reason Rob got kicked out of here. See, that's what happens when it's Sunday. I think we're more let's see if I can get Rob back in here. All right. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Brent. Yes, I am here. Here I am. I think. Kenneth says he just realized he had YouTube speed on 75. No wonder. Huh? You on this video? You're able to change the this. Oh yeah, you are. Oh, you can change the speed. Oh, that's weird. Yes, I don't really sound like this. Yeah, Google Hangouts kicked Rob out. I sent him another invite, so he should be jumping in, I think. Rob, there he is. Rob. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, no, everything just went. Everything just died. All of a sudden, everything went. And I couldn't tell if I was still live or not. I wasn't getting any responses or anything. So.
There you are.
Yeah.
Echo. Oh no. Yeah. What happened to me was it just said what did it say? Yeah, you froze or something.
Oh, maybe okay. It was on my end.
Yeah. Yeah. So I came back in.
Okay.
So I'm inside now, but my camera's not on.
We're live again, right?
Oh, we never left.
Okay, I couldn't tell if
people had to sit through that.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry.
Let's just blame all this on Nesdol. How about that?
It's Nesdol.
Nesdol's not here, so it's his fault.
We'll pick on Nesball.
It's all his fault.
Nesball. Yeah. Nesball.
Nesball.
Nesballs. Anyways, Gearhead was asking Nesballs. Gearhead was asking about if paint makes a difference in the tone of the guitar. I mean, it certainly could. I mean, anytime you add paint to a guitar body, it changes the dynamics of it. I mean, that's why Ed has numerous times said he would prefer to play just like a finished unfinished body because he believes it has better tonal qualities. I can't really comment on that. I don't know. I only have one guitar that has it's unfinished wood, but I will say that depending on different kinds of paints and finishes, yes, it does change the dynamics of the sound.
Yes, it totally does. It totally does, because I've got the two Wolfgang specials. One of them is all sanded down, had the lacquer all taken off. The other one is all lacquered up. And there's there is a difference. There is a difference in sound, not just electric when you're plugged in, but acoustically. There's a major difference acoustically.
Right. Do you notice for the better on the unfinished guitars, Johnny, or for the worse? Would you say?
Actually, acoustically, unfinished sounds better.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I mean, I should probably do a video on that. Actually,
that'd be cool.
Sorry. See, that's why I wasn't here.
Yeah, he was testing his wood.
What?
He was testing his wood. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So cool.
Hey, Charlie S.
Hold on, I gotta refresh this because for some reason it says waiting on Johnny Beane. Hey, Charlie.
Yes. See, yeah, there's the
delay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get the chat going here again. Here we go. Okay, we're back. It's that Kramer focus headstock. Brent, what are you talking about for Kramer? Oh, you're talking about the
918V.
Yeah, that is. It's actually a Beretta or a Focus headstock. It's a pointy headstock.
It's a later Beretta headstock, like an 80s. Well, that was 86.
Yeah, it'd be
That's
like
an 86 headstock, isn't it?
Yep, it is. It's late 85, 86. Yeah.
Where's Dave? Dave would know all this stuff, but he's not here.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's a.
I heard he's sleeping right now.
Dave's still sleeping. Yeah. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hey, Kenneth.
It's very difficult to find those headstocks too. Tim Pierce, what's going on?
Timothy Pierce.
Timothy Pierce. No, I mean I don't know about the Schwinn bicycle paint gearhead. I mean the Schwinn bicycle paint, from what I recall, was a very thick lacquer. It was very, very thick. That's why the Frankenstrat didn't wear, well, I mean, it wore, but I don't mean it that way, but I mean, that's why it didn't wear the same way as the 5150. The 5150 just weared like crazy because it was, it was a sunset orange paint. But the Schwinn bicycle paint was to my knowledge, was a much thicker lacquer. So I'm sure it did change the tonal qualities a little bit to the Frankenstrat. I don't know what the Frankie would have sounded like unfinished. I do believe Ed played it unfinished for a little while initially because I think that's how he got the body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some talk out there. There's a lot of pictures out there of Ed playing what looks like it could be the Frankenstrat. It was a black body and it was a white body, and, unfinished body. I mean, there's a bunch of different guitars.
Yeah.
All kind of unsure which one the real one was.
I think it's the unfinished one, the one that with no paint at all.
I think you're right because
I think that's
how he bought it.
Because that's how he would have got it. Yeah, he would have got the body and the neck both unfinished,
right,
from a pile of seconds.
Yeah. So
it would just be raw wood.
Yeah, I mean, when he went down to San Dimas way back in '74 or whatever it was, '75, and he picked through those bodies, and like he said in the past, he said, he didn't even know what that meant, seconds. It's like, were they second to be manufactured? And they're like, no, it's got a flaw in it, like nod or something like that. And Ed he didn't care. He was like, I'll take one of those. Like $50 for the body and $80 for the neck, I think is what he said. So I think you're right, Johnny. I think it was the unfinished body. And then he painted black and then taped it up and then white and then, hence the original Frankenstrat. But yeah, that original Schwinn paint was a very thick lacquer, so definitely. But on that 918V guitar, I have the body coming, so I'm going to start the paint job on the body. And I've been talking to Scott Smith. He's supposed to have a neck for me. It's very hard to find those tilt back Kramer necks. There's actually one on eBay right now, but it's not routed for a Floyd. It's just a standard nut, which I could get and just have it, you know, have the shelf cut for the Floyd. But it looks like the frets are spanked on the thing, and it's kind of a pricey neck. So I'm probably just going to hold off and get the right neck for it. But
there's no Floyd nut on there.
No, it's a
Is it like a striker or something?
yeah, it's like a striker neck, pointy headstock, tilt back, maple board, everything. It looks great. It looks perfect. It's just unfortunately doesn't have a Floyd. It's a regular nut. And like I said, the neck looks to be a little bit rough shape. The frets are there's a couple real deep nicks according to the picture up on the high frets, like on the 15th, 16th fret.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, you know, if you're going to pay $280 for a neck, I think that's what they're asking. Or maybe it's not quite. Maybe it's 180. 180, I think. But if you're going to spend $200 on a neck, I don't want to have to go get the thing refretted or have, you know, paid again for the rest.
Especially if it's a striker,
right?
It's a striker neck. Not that they're, you know, they're bad, but they're not. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you know, I mean, you could use a neck like that and just have a standard nut, and then, you know, have a Floyd. But that's kind of stupid. You know, if you're gonna have a Floyd Rose, you want to have a locking nut.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, unless you put on one of those non-tuner Floyd Roses.
That's true.
You could do that.
But then you can't, you know, I mean, I don't know, when you're doing a Van Halen guitar, it's just nice to have something where you can, you know, abuse the bar. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of stinks when you can't abuse the bar. But the one thing I do need to find, though, like I said, is I need to find out what those oblong-looking stars are called, those blue stars, because I'm going to need to find one of those. I have the space tape and everything, and it won't take me more than a couple of days to paint the body. But I just need to figure out where to get one of those stars. I've seen them before too, and that's the thing that bothers me. I've seen them around. I just don't remember where. You know,
it could have been out of like a gumball machine or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
like
thing.
At a bowling alley. You know how you'd put a quarter or 50 cents in, and you would get like a little sticker in the little plastic container or something.
Right. Some weird little thing like that. Right.
Or it came on a roll. It could have been something like that, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe look up like 1980s stickers.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. The thing is, I just saw one like maybe 6 months ago somewhere, and I was somewhere, and I was in a store or something, and I can't remember where, and I remember seeing it. I'm like, oh man, that's
that shape. It was the same shape.
Same thing, exact same thing. And I was just like, oh, that looks like what's on the 918V, and it was blue and everything, and I can't recall what it was or where. You know, I just, it drives me nuts. And now that I'm looking for it, it's going to take me forever to find it, but I will find it. I will find it. In contrast to what some people think, that 918V, he actually did play that live.
Yeah. We finally saw pictures of him playing that thing.
Yeah.
Recently, the photographer that took those pictures posted them.
Yep.
And that's the first time we saw that he played that thing. Oh, and hey, Alan Garber. Alan Garber, man. Hey, happy birthday. Yesterday was Alan's birthday?
Yeah. Yesterday, Alan Garber's birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday. We got a couple questions here. Looks like my 1984 guitar, Brent Rock said, yeah. It kind of does look like the 84 a little bit. Yep.
Hey, Bruce. Yeah, the Bumblebee had a non-fine tuner Floyd, I think.
Yeah, it was, and so did the
Maybe.
Star guitar. The original Star guitar had a non-tuner Floyd on it initially too. Are you seeing the questions now too, Johnny?
Yeah,
okay.
I see them.
Okay.
I'm inside now. Yeah, sorry my camera's not on, but you know.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Sunday morning. Although you could see me earlier, but now you can't.
What's the John Cena thing? You can't see me.
By the way, what does the back of that guitar look like?
The Neptune?
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate. It's got these blotches, and you can tell like it's like Ed just walked up and just and the paint all just dripped down. Yeah,
that was the story that Unkert told us.
Yeah. If you guys had never heard that story or didn't see our past hangouts, this guitar, the Neptune Kramer, when Johnny, Dave, and I were talking to Paul back last year one time, we actually
a couple times.
Yeah, a few times. Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, and Paul Unkert, he was one of the original Kramer guys from the early 80s.
Yeah, he worked for Kramer from like, I think he's at 79 to 82, and that's when he left. So he was the guy that actually built the 1984 and the 5150 and the 84 bodies. He didn't paint the 84, the 5150, or the Hot for Teacher bodies, but he did build them. But he painted the Kramer ad guitar, this guitar, the Neptune, and a whole bunch of other straight Kramers, the Vetus guitar. But anyways, on this guitar,
Hot for Teacher?
Yeah, it was the Hot for Teacher. We still believe was painted by somebody else. I don't know if it was George Felice or whoever. Dave would know. I think it's George Felice.
Yeah.
But the
Dave, wake up.
Wait, Dave, get out of bed. Yeah. Dave Nesball. Yeah.
Desiree, will you wake Dave up?
Desiree, wake him up.
We should get Desiree on here.
She can be Dave's spokesperson.
Yeah. Desiree, where are you?
This guitar, the story that Paul told us was funny. He did the red and the white paint job on this guitar and had it sitting there in the shop. It was all painted red and white because you do the black last. And then he had it hanging there. And then Ed comes in at lunch break, and everybody was gone. And he grabs a can of black spray paint, just goes up, shakes, he's like, shh, shh, put some tape on. And then he had he just painted all this black stuff on, and the paint just all ran down like that. And then he just leaves. And then Paul comes back from lunch along with the other guys, and they're like, "What the hell happened?" There's like black paint running all down the side of the guitar, and that was the Neptune guitar. And there is a Young Guitar magazine and some Japanese clippings of Ed apparently painting this guitar, spraying it white and everything in red, but Ed did not paint the guitar. It was actually Paul that painted it. Ed just went in and messed it up with the black paint. So, according to Paul Unkert. So, but yeah, that's a pretty cool story. So, this is a guitar that I've wanted to do for a long time, like 20 years. I wanted to build one of these. I just never got around to it. And then I had the parts last year. It was actually almost a year ago today. It was like May, I think, and end of May. And I actually did this guitar, built it up. And the nice thing about this guitar is too, it has the Kramer neck plate has 6 screws, not 4. Ed had 2 extra screws put into it because when he would play and he was so hard on everything, when he would jump, the neck could shift. So the extra 2 screws just secured the neck to the pocket just a little bit more. And they say that even the guitars like, I'll show you another one. I mean, even guitars like the Kramer ad guitar, like this one here, there's my Kramer ad. On the back, it only shows 4 screws, but there's really 6 because underneath the plate he's got 2 screws countersunk. So even though they only show 4, a lot of them weren't like the Neptune guitar with 6 screws visible. They were actually countersunk underneath the neck plate. Those extra 2 screws.
Yeah, that's really cool.
5150 too in the 1984. They had the same thing. Yep.
That's awesome. Here I am.
Hey, you're a little blurry though.
Am I?
Johnny's a little blurry. Yeah, just messing around today, just playing a little guitar. And my next, so the Neptune guitar will be my next project guitar. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to just take my time finding the neck and parts and stuff.
918V, you mean?
918V. What did I say?
You said Neptune.
Oh, yeah, this is the Neptune. Yeah, I'll take my time on the 918V. I'll have the body done pretty soon. That won't take me long to have the body painted, but I just got to acquire the neck and the parts. And I should have a neck hopefully coming from Scott. But the only other guitar that, I'm going to go out and see Nesdahl in a week or two and pick up my VH1 guitar again. But I am gonna hopefully be getting my satin red EVH Wolfgang special back with a kill switch. That should be coming hopefully next week or the week after should be done. With the ebony neck and the stainless frets, it really looks sharp with that, and the black headstock. I'm really pumped to get that guitar back.
That's still your guitar.
Yeah, still my guitar. I just put the ebony neck on it. It just needed a couple tweaks, and it was playable. It was fine. It just since I wanted to have a kill switch put on that one, which is a little bit inaccurate from what Ed's was, but I figured I'd have the kill switch put in just because I thought it would look kind of cool with the satin red and the red kill switch. So it should be pretty good. So the guy does fantastic work. It just takes him. He's so backed up. He's a professional luthier. It just takes him forever. But you know, I told him to take Alex with him. So
man, we've been running with that joke for days.
Yeah, that's been going on since Friday.
Take Alex with you. Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, if you watched the video on Friday night, Dave Nesdall's very, very good close friend Alex Zipkin was on there, and Rob had to split, and I think Alex was you know, a little annoying. So I'm like, hey, all right, see you, Rob. Hey, take Alex with you. And you had said Alex's face. When
Alex's face, he went like this. He went like,
yeah. I saw that. Oh, that was funny.
After I signed off, I was driving the golf cart back. I almost crashed it. I was laughing so loud.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
that was fun. That was a fun night.
Those were some pretty cool guitars Alex had too. I will say, and Bob as well. I mean, yeah, the guitars that Alex was building, I thought were amazing, and that black Wolfgang special that Bob had was phenomenal. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great guitars. Real good bang for the buck, so to speak. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got. Where is it? Yeah, I've got the neck.
Yep.
I've got a neck.
I love that natural one behind you though too. That is just so cool. Love that natural guitar. I don't know if it's just me. The body looks so thick, but I think it's just because it's all natural and you can't see the binding. That must be why the body looks so thick.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the light.
Right.
Because of the light, you can't see the binding, so it looks thicker, I guess.
Yeah. It looks like Ed's Rude guitar. You know, like 2-inch thick body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great guitar though. I was recording with that last night.
Yeah. Now, when you play that guitar, you had your PV, your tobacco PV there for a long time, a lot of years. They don't have anymore. When you played that, how do you rate that guitar, the Wolfgang behind you versus the old PV Wolfgang? As far as like, you know.
Well, I mean, they're different because this is a hardtail. You know, the PV had the license flint on. Hey, Pal Guitars is here. Hey, Simon. Hey guys. I just had to turn the other computer on so I could see the chat room here.
Nice.
How do the two guitars? What am I saying? How does the two guitars compare? Oh, because you were the PV. I play it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they feel different because of the bridges.
Right. As far as the comfortability of the neck, though, how do you feel like?
This neck is 100 times better to me, and
Yeah.
this is the Chinese neck,
right?
You know, compared to a USA PV Wolfgang neck.
Yeah.
It's just the PV neck. I just never something about excuse me, sorry, something about the shape of that neck. I know I'd always said if I just play that one guitar. I'm fine, but if I switch to or from anything to the PV, it was just weird. Something weird about it. But I love the EVH Wolfgang special necks. All of them actually. The Chinese ones, the Japanese ones, the made in Mexico ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all great.
They are.
They're all great. But yeah, the EVH gear Wolfgang guitar necks. That they're currently making are my favorite necks out of all those guitars.
Yeah. Gearhead's workshop says the 6 screws may also be to increase sustain. Several videos point out that the deal on the neck pocket fit increasing sustain makes sense. Yeah, it could be. That could be the case.
Yeah, because it's more of a connection.
Right.
There's it's just more of a solid thing, and that's the theory behind all the big block stuff.
Yeah.
The titanium, all the stuff that Adam does over at FU Tone.
Yeah.
Just the bigger the better, basically.
Yeah, and the trem stoppers too. The trem stoppers also add a pretty decent amount of sustain. It's just, you know, having something, you know, braced on the bar like that, on the block like that. You know, I mean, obviously it doesn't add sustain when you're using the bar, but when the bar is not being used and you're just hitting chords and playing, you know, not really utilizing the bar. But that trem stopper that, you know, is hitting the bar is resting on the block, so to speak.
Oh yeah. The more everything is connected, the more sustain you're going to get.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep. Alberto says, you know, are you guys ever going to do a Frankenstrat with a Wolfgang neck? Probably not. Not really a. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's not really a guitar that I, you know, would aspire to do. I mean, I don't like to. You know, I don't have, you know, the funds or anything like that for, you know, to have multiple guitars of the same kind. So I like to just have one of each. So my Frankenstrat is pretty cool. Actually, speaking of the Frankenstrat, there is something I actually did to it that I'm going to show you guys that I think you guys will think is pretty cool. Because this is something I've been actually wanting to do for a while. And I don't think I even told you, Johnny, about it. I told you I was going to do it. And I don't think Nesdal even knows either. But I did this about a week ago. Where is it? Okay.
Where is Nesdal?
He's in bed. Nes bed. Yeah.
I should add him to the call and see what happens.
Yeah. So on my Frankenstrat, which you guys have seen before, the one thing that I did to this guitar about a week ago that I wanted to do for a while, and I'll tell you how I did it. I'll give you guys a little secret.
Hey,
Is
Joe.
pink. You can see the pink fading up here and then down in here. I don't know if you guys can see that in this area here. Basically, what happened is after all the years of Ed playing it, when the body was resting on his side or his stomach or whatever, a lot of times he wasn't wearing a shirt. So through the early 80s and late 70s, what happened is this red, the red paint, as you can see on mine, kind of faded in those spots where it touched his body, kind of faded to a pinkish tinge almost. So when this guitar was built, I did not paint this Frankenstrat. I've done many Frankies, but I did not do this one. But this one came out it was probably one of the best Frankies I'd ever seen. So I always held on to it. I've switched the necks on it and everything over the years, but I've always loved this Frankie because it's been so incredibly accurate. And every time I'll do different little things to it here and there. If I see something, oh, it needs another hole here or whatever. So it's always kind of a work in progress, but I think it's pretty much done now. I've got everything I can possibly imagine. But the one thing that wasn't on the back of it was all the wear and everything was there, but where the fading turned kind of pinkish from where the skin contact was, it didn't have that. So I was wondering, they call it like a fading or whatever. And I talked to some different people, and I'm like, you know, it's not so hard to do that when you're building the guitar, but when the guitar is already built and been painted, it's kind of hard, other than just playing it the way Ed did, to create that, because I don't typically play this guitar a lot. And, you know, I usually have a T-shirt or something on or whatever, but what I did was I did a lot of research on how to get that pink shade. And what I did was I took red paint and white paint, spray paint, and I took a little can, and I basically sprayed about 10 seconds of each in the can. Then I mixed it together, and it made kind of like a pink paint. And then what I did is I took a small model brush, and I just kind of painted it in where I saw that shading would be on the body, here and here and here and here, a little here. And it looked awful at first because it looked like you just painted it on with a brush, so it looked too thick, and I knew that was going to happen. But I took a chance, because what I said I was going to do was I want to give it a day and a half dry time so it cures. And then what I did is I took some light steel wool, and I just went over it real. I didn't want to use sandpaper because I didn't want to sand it all off, but I used steel wool and I went over it until I got the consistency of the fogging effect.
Mhm.
And I was pretty happy. It came out pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it came out pretty cool, I thought.
Wouldn't it just been easier if you just would have played the guitar shirtless for a while?
Yeah, I know. I was actually thinking about that.
I saw your selfie on
Yeah.
Instagram yesterday.
Oh, Instagram, yeah. So did my ex-girlfriend Kate. She got a little jealous because there's another girl I'm dating, so she's a little ticked off right now. So well.
You and Dave really like to post shirtless selfies, huh?
Dave just posts pictures when he's laying in bed. So.
Oh. You okay?
He's not even able to defend himself. Poor Dave.
Well, he's gonna have to do the belly rash now to his or whatever.
Oh, maybe Desiree can do that one. Oh gosh, I wish you were watching, Dave. I hope you are watching.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, Dave's gonna get mad at me. Then he's gonna take my guitar.
He would be really mad right now. Yeah, he's gonna jump on here and he's gonna be like busting up your guitar.
Yeah, he's gonna smash my guitar. Just send it to me in pieces.
Or no, he's gonna jump on. He's gonna jump on without a shirt, wearing your guitar, saying he's giving your guitar his belly rash.
That's okay. Dave will be happy once I get out to spend time with him. Spend the weekend. Oh God! All right, we got to look at some questions here. Thank you, Tim Pierce. Yeah, it came out okay.
Tim.
Mr.
Tim Pierce.
VR, nice belly rash.
Yeah.
Genuine Ed sweat for sale. Send me your money. The funny thing is you could probably sell that.
Oh. Probably. Don't people claim to have, hair by a beetle or something?
Yeah. Alberto, do you guys have any gear that was ever owned by Eddie? I don't. I don't have anything that was ever owned by him.
No, I don't. I don't either. I've got some signed stuff.
Yeah.
That he signed or whatever, but no.
That'd be cool. I always thought it'd be awesome to have like one of Eddie's guitars. Oh,
of course.
Yeah. Anybody want one of those?
Oh yeah.
Anybody want one of those?
Anybody.
Genuine Ed sweat for sale. That's the thing, though. You get on eBay and you see these guitars that people say sometimes that like, oh yeah, Eddie played this guitar, and I don't have the documentation to go with it, but you can trust me. It's Eddie played it. It's like,
well, 10 times out of 10, if you buy an autographed guitar on eBay by anybody, and only the pickguard is signed, 10 times out of 10, they didn't actually see the guitar. Somebody just handed them a pickguard and they signed it, and then somebody made that into a guitar.
Slapped it on a guitar.
Yeah. So just with anything, with any autographed guitar you see, if it's just on the pickguard itself, most likely, the guitar was built after the person signed it. Yeah,
makes sense. And some of the, that's one of the things. I'd love to have that sign one of my guitars. I'd absolutely love it. If I ever had my choice, I just don't know which one I'd have him sign. Because, if he signs the guitar, now it's like, oh boy, are you going to be able to play it? Or, I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to say. I'm sure I'd find one for him to sign. I'm sure I could find one. Out of 27 guitars, I think probably, one of them I could deal with not playing.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything signed?
Anything? I do have a couple of Ed signed things. One of them I got at a concert from '04. He signed a hat for me at the end of the show. And there's one other thing I have that I actually purchased, but and I know it's legit because I know the guy that had it. But other than that, no, I really don't. I really don't have anything. You know, I'd love, like I said, I'd love to have a guitar signed by the guy.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Of course. Yeah,
I'll probably have him sign my Ross guitar. That'd be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. What color Sharpie would you hand him?
I'd say just sign in the yellow. Yeah. Give him a black one, you know.
Sign this, but sign it right here on this color, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, there is one thing that I'm actually building an EVH sign for my wall. That's the building. It's a piece of cardboard, and I'm striping it right now. It's black and white. Just got to put the red on. And then I have the little EVH black inlay that's going to go in the middle. So that should be done in a day or so. It's kind of cool.
That's cool.
You still sick?
Huh? Do I feel sick? No, I feel better. I feel better. It's just I still have just the cough.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, I feel much better than I did. What was that? A week ago?
Yeah, you were pretty down and out for a while, weren't you?
Almost 2 weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, there was like a day. There was a day where I just did not feel good.
Yeah.
At all. It's almost like I felt like I had the flu, but I could eat. I was hungry, so it wasn't the flu.
It's not. It wasn't like pollen or anything like that, was it? Or like
allergies? An allergy? I think it was a combination of allergies and a cold. I think.
Because we have a wicked pollen problem. I got to the track the other day at work to go for. This was like a few days ago to go for a run on my lunch break, and the track is down in this little cove, and I obviously live in New England, so I'm pulling this little cove, and it's a big spot, but it's kind of down in a little bit of a valley. There's all these pine trees like surrounding the whole, perimeter of the track. And it literally looked like it was snowing when I drove down there. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. There was all pollen coming down. So when I got out of my car and I opened the hatchback, because there's nobody there, I just changed there to my running stuff. I left my hatchback open. When I got done with my run, my car was like covered with pollen. So I'm driving home after work, and it's like I got all the windows open, so the stuff's just blowing out, trying to get it out of my car. That night, I mean, my eyes swelled up like a balloon. Horrible, itchy, and oh gosh, it's awful.
Man.
Let's see what else we got going on here. Whatever happened to Ed's old Marshall, the old head that Jose fiddled with? He still has it. Yeah, he still has it.
Yeah, Tim Pierce says that Dave Friedman restored it.
I wouldn't doubt it. And I mean, if you play any of Friedman's stuff, I mean, Dave's stuff is just incredible. I mean, it just sounds so old Marshall-y, plexy stuff. I mean, I've played Nesdal's Friedman through his Friedman rig, and yeah, it's awesome. The guy puts out some great stuff. That pedal he put out was just insane. Yeah. This
one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Jody, how do you think that compares to the 5150 Overdrive?
They're different.
Sound-wise, I mean,
sound-wise. I think the 5150 Overdrive has more gain.
Yep.
I think. So you can get a much hotter sound with the 5150.
Right.
Okay, sorry. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Both great though. Both great pedals. You can't really. I don't think you can really compare them. I think they're different.
Yeah.
So you'd be happy, with both.
Yeah, I played both of them, but hang on 1 sec, Johnny. Can you talk just for a second? I got a call coming. I might be work. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Alberto says he heard someone rewired the whole amp. and it changed the sound of it.
Hey, that was Elizabeth from the Reward Center. I think I just won a free cruise.
Oh, you too.
Yeah.
You too. Yeah. Here's the way. Here's the way you can tell if it's one of those
It
calls.
was a cell phone number from my area.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you look at it, I
Yeah.
bet you the area code and the first 3 digits are the exact same as your phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you can tell. So if you get a call and it's this is anywhere. If you get a call on your cell phone and the area code is the same as yours and the first 3 digits are the exact same as your number, it's a robocall.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can just go ahead and not answer it and just block it right away. Yeah.
Okay.
Because what happens is you answer those calls, and I mean most of the time they're just recordings, right? So what you do is you say hello, and they say, oh hi, this is so and so. Can you hear me? And if you say yes again, the thing will continue, and I've heard all kinds of stories how those are just the scams on those things.
Yeah.
But also, if it's Dave Nesdall's phone number, just block that one immediately.
Dave, are you up yet? Have you heard anything from him? I'm going to text Desiree.
No.
Hold on. Let me see if she's
I haven't. You guys know we're just joking around.
We're just joking.
We're just having fun.
Johnny and I are on a call. What's
See if he wants to jump in for a second.
Doing? Does he want to jump in? See what she says.
Yeah. Well, actually, my brunch is going to be ready in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. We can. That's cool. We can can it. I should be around for a Monday night tomorrow night. I'm hoping to be. So.
Tomorrow's Monday?
Oh yeah.
Is it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be here. I've been going up to Walnut Creek on Mondays lately, but I'm actually going up Tuesday instead.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be here tomorrow.
Cool.
We'll be here tomorrow, regularly scheduled. 8 o'clock Eastern.
Programming.
Yeah, and we can talk about maybe we can talk about I want to talk about that guitar show. Actually.
Yeah, the one that's going on at the zoo.
At the music zoo, the Gold Coast.
Yep, Gold Coast.
It's going on right now. Well, it's 3 hours later. Was it? It's 3
there. Scott Smith is there. Adam Reaver's there. You guys have been posting some pretty cool pictures. Yeah.
Les Paul Gibson is there.
Yep, that's true.
Or they were all there yesterday. We know.
Right.
Yesterday, it's going on today. My friend Skolnick, he was there yesterday. He did a performance. Andy Aladort was there yesterday.
Yep.
He's probably there today, maybe. I don't have the schedule here in front of me, but anyway, they have a pretty cool EVH display there. They have that guitar, the guitar that you see me holding right there. They have one of those there.
Yeah, they got the 50. Hey, speaking of that, real quick, did we ever get clarification that those were in fact pushed back to October?
Nah, well, first of all, yeah, that's what somebody was saying. Somebody got a call from whoever they ordered the guitar from saying it was October. Although yesterday, our friend Dan commented on one of my Instagrams saying the guitar was going to come out June 15th. So next Thursday, apparently, possibly the guitar will come out.
Okay.
So no, I can't confirm any of this, but if he says he got a call saying June 15th, then we'll see. Yeah.
Well, at the guitar show, they'll know. They would know it. They would have that answer, I'm sure, if they got an EVH booth set up.
I've got some pictures of that booth. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Where if you guys want to see it, here, let me turn my camera back on. Right here. Here's what the booth looks like at is it Gold Coast Guitar Show?
Gold Coast.
This is what the booth looks like.
Oh, nice.
It looks like this, and
Oh,
that's right now.
yeah. There's
Well,
the
I mean,
5150. There's a couple of the
yeah.
Wolfgangs. Oh yeah, nice. They got one of the white Wolfgangs with a kill switch. Nice. Oh, they also stealth. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Cool pictures of Ed too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. They got the great
Yeah.
photo there, and so see, there's the Stripe series
There it is.
right there.
Johnny, you're getting one of those, right?
Maybe,
Oh wait.
hopefully. Howie, yeah, there he is. Sorry, I'm blurry, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So anyway, yeah, that's at the. Let me make sure I get that name right. It's Gold Coast, isn't it?
Gold Coast. Yep, that's the one.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, Gold Coast.
Oh man. Here's another. Our friend Adam F-U-Tone. He did an Instagram video yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is a still that I took.
Nice.
Right
That's
there.
a cool guitar.
Yeah.
Great guitar. That's probably going to be the most incredible and best-selling Stripe series guitar that they've had since. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think it's going to do. I think it's going to do very well because it looks. I mean, just looks wise, it looks like it looks like the real deal. Well, here's
you holding it.
There's me holding. That's not the same one that's at the Music Zoo right now. That's a different one.
Yeah. Now, Johnny, the on that guitar, it had a very thick, glossy finish, correct?
Actually, it's like a satin finish.
Satin finish, but the space tape was actually on the top, so you could actually peel it off, right?
Yeah, yeah. The tape was actually applied to the guitar.
Yep.
Here, I'll show you. Right here. Right there. There's the tape.
Yep.
Right there. And yeah, it was actually on top of the guitar, as well as the star. That's on the inside of the horn. Showman Blues. Hey man.
Hey, he says, "Hey Johnny, hey other guy." I guess I haven't
Yeah.
been on here very much in the last couple of years.
That's Rob.
He doesn't know who the other guy is.
Yeah.
He started watching this recently.
That's Rob. Yeah, Rob and I go way back. I've known Rob since technically since what? 19 years? 18 years?
We met in like 1998 during the VH3 because we were doing trading and stuff like that.
I never saw them on that tour, but
yeah, but we were talking back
yeah.
then.
We were talking about the stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Showman Blues, what's happening, buddy? Hope you guys are all having a good Sunday. How many more sleeps? How many more sleeps? What's Sinner mean by that?
How many more sleep? Steve Anderson always says, so many more sleeps until June.
Yeah.
Well, according to our friend Dan, what's today, 11? 4 more sleeps? Is that it? It's possible the guitar is being released this Thursday.
Cool. Oh, I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
Showman says I'm a noob here. There's nothing wrong with that. Welcome.
Yeah. Oh, we welcome all noobs to this.
There's a lot of awesome people on here.
All that means is that you're new. That's all it means.
we're all new because, quite frankly, we're all learning this stuff. I mean, I've been building these guitars and doing the Van Halen guitar thing for over 20 years, and every single time, we hang out. I mean, there's some little thing that I always learn. I mean, really.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mad Dog. Mad Dog says he's rocking the Kramer Farrington today.
Nice.
Very cool.
I got one of them. Those are great guitars.
Yeah.
Great guitars.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I do have one other thing to show real quick. I know Johnny's probably going to leave soon because his brunch is ready. But So
Yeah.
on my 2016 Relic guitar, the one thing that I did do is I countersunk the kill switch.
Oh, look at those grommets.
Yeah, look at the grommets. Yeah.
Look at those. If I only had a set of those, man.
Yeah, we gotta find you something. I'll tell you, this guitar though, I just love this thing to death. This is the coolest guitar. This thing is insane. The way it plays, the way it feels, the neck. I mean, I love this guitar so much. I really do. And you know, it's a very heavy guitar too. It's definitely, you know. One thing I also did too is on the eyelets, I took some water, salt, and I put them. You can't tell, but I put it on, applied a little bit onto it, and then just let it sit there overnight, and then it kind of rusted and what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of rusted a little bit, and then also kind of like put this oxidational kind of an oxidized type, you know, look to it, so it looks like it's worn in. You know, because the guitar is obviously supposed to be worn looking, but yeah, it's a great guitar. I love that. It's a lot of fun to play.
Very cool. Cool. Well, hey, I got to bounce.
Yeah, let's go.
I haven't eaten yet. I haven't. Although I've been awake since like 7 o'clock. So
that was 10 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll hang out tomorrow night then.
Starving. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. If you're around tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow, and maybe talk more about the guitar show. Maybe we'll do a recap of a guitar show that none of us were at.
Yeah.
If that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah.
I wish I was there. I wish I could have gone to that, man.
Yeah, me too. That would have been fun.
It's very cool. A lot of friends there.
Yep. Shout out to all those guys: Scott, Adam, Pete, all those dudes. Les Paul Gibson. I mean, all those dudes. Great guy. Joe Sumo.
Andy Alador.
Andy Alador. Yep.
Did Joe go?
I thought Joe went. I'm not 100% sure. I thought
Craig. Did Craig go? I think Craig, Guitar Wannabe, said that he wished he was there yesterday. Some of those guys, they could have gone today. Maybe they're there right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't really been on Facebook, so maybe look for some updates.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. All right. See you guys. Brent, Timothy, Tim, Mr. BHB, Bruce, Showman, Brent. Did I say Brent? Mad Dog. All you guys. Thanks for jumping in here. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thank you for the thumbs ups as well.
Bye. See you later.
There you go.
Bye. See you later.
All right. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Have a good day, guys.
All right. Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Rob CJ 5150.
There you go. Go follow Rob over there. I'm Instagram Johnny Beane. Follow me as well. Oh, and I've got the page I use for all the EVH Gear stuff. EVH Gear Live. Go follow that on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. All right.
Cool.
See you guys.
Have a good day.